Hello and welcome to Sensational South. I'm Harish Upadhyaya. Over the next 30 minutes, we bring you all the major news and newsmakers from across South India. A top story this week comes from Karnataka, where the government has started its ambitious Gruha Lakshmi scheme and has started giving out 2,000 rupees to the household head, woman head of every household. The Congress says it will expand the scheme to the rest of the country if they come to power. Is it possible? What are the repercussions? We'll debate that, but first the story.
100 days of the grand old party in power in Karnataka. On the 30th of August, the city of Mysuru was fully decked up as the countdown for the much-awaited Gruha Lakshmi scheme unveiling was nearing its end. The Congress rolled out the Gruha Lakshmi scheme as a part of the 5 promises made during its election campaign. MP Rahul Gandhi, along with the party president Mallikarjun Kharge, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar inaugurated the scheme in Mysuru. Pitching for gender balance, the Karnataka Congress pitched for financial assistance for women below the poverty line, offering Rs 2,000 monthly. Over 1.1 crore women, heads over their households, are beneficiaries of the scheme. The state government has earmarked Rs 17,500 crore for the current financial year, while a substantial 32,000 crore rupees are allocated annually to support the Yojana. However, women government employee taxpayers and families whose husbands pay income tax or file GST returns are not eligible for the scheme.
So from tomorrow, all the banks will inform them that to your account, direct benefit transfer has happened. And tomorrow is a very major day. 100 year of our government is tomorrow. That they will receive the gift tomorrow. Whatever we have promised, we have delivered.
In the public function attended by tens of thousands of people, the Congress MP lauded the strength of women and called their contributions the foundation of development in Karnataka. Rahul Gandhi transferred the amount into the bank accounts of the beneficiaries of the Yojana through direct benefit transfer.
हर महीने करोड़ों महिलाओं को सीधे बैंक अकाउंट में 2,000 रुपए मिलेंगे। हमने आपसे कहा था कि चुनाव के बाद कर्नाटक की जो बहनें हैं, माताएं हैं, उनको बस में जाने के लिए पैसा नहीं देना पड़ेगा। स्कीम का नाम शक्ति था, उसको भी हमने पूरा कर दिया। आज कर्नाटक में महिलाओं को बस में जाने के लिए पैसे नहीं देने पड़ते।
While the Grand Old Party aims to improve the performance in the upcoming Lok Sabha polls through the implementation of the schemes and draw voters, the BJP slammed Congress, alleging that the Gruha Lakshmi scheme is nothing but a hoodwink to the poor women of Karnataka.
Yeah, they are not very clear. How many applications have come? How many they have rejected? How many they have accepted? Reject for what? So ultimately, they have said that for everybody, APL, BPL and everybody, except income tax pays, everybody. So let us see whether they will give to everybody. How many people will not get, a neighbor will get and the next door is not getting. These are the issues. And they are making it too much technical so that they can reject as many as possible. They are hoodwinking the poor woman.
While the political temperatures have risen over the implementation of the 5 poll guarantees of the Congress, has the Gruha Lakshmi scheme opened SOP box before the 2024 elections?
To debate this further, we have an eminent panel joining us today. We have Mr. Anil Chalgeri of the BJP, we have Mr. Sudhindra MG of the Congress, and senior journalist Mr. Ramkrishna Upadhyaya joining us on the show. I'll come to you, Mr. Sudhindra, first. The Congress says that it will expand the scheme to the rest of the country. Is that possible? What are the repercussions, looking at the kind of money that it would require?
See, we have shown this in Karnataka as to how it has to be implemented. We have kept the fiscal deficit in order. The state finances are in order. Despite there is no major, schemes that are dropped from our overall scheme of things. So, when you see the overall scenario, we are running a tight line. Siddaramaiah himself is an eminent economist who has presented more than 10 to 12 budget himself, has walked the rope, and also, we have shown that we are not just into PR, and we don't just have a missionary working for us, rather than we are working for the people. We walk the talk. and you tell me, even if you take up the state's finances or something, there is no major hindrance to any of the other schemes. All the other schemes that have been promised, and plus the extra allocation for what we have, promised in our manifesto is intact. At least earlier there were some states which
Mr.
used to
Sudhir,
boast
two quick
themselves of
points
the
here.
model.
One, you've already diverted money from the SC/ST sub-plan. Second, at a national level, you have much bigger spending compared to a state budget,
sir. It is not a diversion. Let me tell you very clearly, there is nothing diverted.
Okay.
See, whenever there is an allocation, it happens that it is spread over a period of time. And for this year's allocation, for all the complete schemes that needs to be done, for this year, that is completely allotted. For the next year, there will be a source of income that will be generated, or in the next particular budget, they will explain to the people of Karnataka as to how it will be done. See, nothing is cut. Please let me make
but at a national level, sir, you have much bigger expenditure. You will have a defense budget that will take away a huge sum of money. Is it possible at a national level?
Only 50 paisa that is spent now. For next 50 paisa is for the next year. So we have taken from the additional allocation, which can always be retained.
Okay, I'll quickly bring in Mr. Upadhyay here. Mr. Upadhyay, announcements are fine to say that we'll extend it to the rest of the country. But looking at the numbers, how they've struggled in Karnataka, and also the kind of allocation a union budget would require, is it possible, sir?
Right now, Karnataka's development works have come to a complete halt. I mean, the government is only concentrating on freebies, and nothing more. And even that, there is a lot of strain on the economy of the state. As you mentioned, I think from the SC/ST sub-plan, 11,000 crores have been diverted. Whatever the Congress person want us to believe, but it's very clear that it has been diverted, and next year they might reimburse it. That's a different issue. But right now, the money has been taken away from that and has been given to the KSRTC and various other agencies. So this, and for the Gruha Lakshmi that has been launched yesterday, they need 31,000 crores for a year and 20,000 crores for this current year. So where will they get this money from? Obviously, all the money that is meant for development will come to a halt, and you will not see even the roads being repaired or the bridges being repaired and all that. And the whole concentration is on winning the next Lok Sabha elections. They want to tell the people, look, this is what we are giving if we come to power, and at what cost to the economy, at what cost to the country. I think this is where an unfortunate example is being set for the rest of the country. I hope as the Prime Minister was sincerely saying that please reject the Revdi culture. He's been saying I am the guarantee. Of course he is the guarantee.
So the Prime Minister says reject the Revdi culture,
and he is.
But
and
the BJP has also reduced the.
Yes, obviously he has also been compelled to compromise on his principles, and that's what we are seeing. The central government also.
Exactly, that was my question to the BJP. Mr. Anil, did this tactic of the Congress force the BJP, force the union government to reduce the LPG prices? And will we see more such measures in the coming days, sir, in the run-up to 2024?
Good evening. In fact, if you see what Karnataka, first let me talk about the subject first, and then I'll respond to your question. Karnataka, as the earlier panel already said, the entire development project and the basic necessity related projects have been put on hold. It is not opposition BJP which is actually blaming Congress government. The Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, D.K. Shivakumar, has come in front and announced, do not come to us with any kind of development or an MLA fund for the next 1 year. So all those MLAs who have won, making multiple promises to the people about water, street light and other things, they will not get money for next 1 year. First. Second is, even if they get money, they are going to get 50 lakhs, which has been promised to a constituency which has about 2 lakh to 3 lakh people, which means they can only do a 200 meters of a road tar related work, nothing more than this. And also, if you see majority of these schemes, whatever the Congress government
but many are saying the union government Reducing the LPG price is in response to what the Congress has done.
And made it as an election-related implementation. If you see the way the Karnataka government is reacting from the day one, we are on the 100th day today. From the day one, they have been only talking about Lok Sabha election, winning Lok Sabha election, and they don't care about people, they don't care about immediate issues, they don't care about contractors who are on the strike to get money. They've been they're being scared by putting a case on them, filing FIR on them if they ask for money or if they go and complain to government of
just moving on to the next point.
There is a chaos.
Why does Congress believe that this could get them elections? Because even in 2019, we had seen the Congress speaking about universal basic income, but that didn't really resonate with the voters back then. Why does the Congress believe that something of a similar nature, perhaps with a little more clarity on the schemes, will get them votes this time around?
See, it is more than the clarity on the schemes. What we are trying to tell people is, life has been miserable over the last 7 to 8 years now. Be it whatever this government has promised, whether it is price rise, whether it is bringing black money, right from, your, Namami Gange, smart city, nothing has been done. See, let the BJP spokesperson or you yourself say honestly about a single scheme that has been resonated from what out of BJP's manifesto. All they are doing is a big PR, big ticket announcements which leads to nothing. Where are the prices? The very same Modi was, we used to say that, 300 rupees gas, cylinder was high. And today it is 1,000 rupees and now he is giving, when he comes to Karnataka, he says subsidies will, defeat the nation, it will defeat the economy, it will empty the coffers. Now he himself goes and gives up a subsidy up to a tune of 10,000 crore per year. The BJP is clearly rattled. Now the India bloc.
What happens in states where there are already similar schemes, sir? For example,
their
Telangana has
defeat
a
in 2014 is certain. So this is making them, all the more worrisome. And that is why they are rattled and they are coming up with. They clearly have no clue as to how to take this forward.
I want to make a small correction there. There's a lot of difference between a freebie and a subsidy. Freebie is different and subsidy is different. What freebie necessarily means, giving it to all the people all the time. What a subsidy would mean is Antyodaya concept, which is actually a BJP's core
Modi,
that we are giving it. It's not first time
I'll take that question to Mr. Ramkrishna Upadhyay. Mr. Upadhyay, the Congress, or rather the UPA in 2019 spoke about universal basic income. We also have several states like Telangana which have several of these schemes, whether you call it freebie, subsidy, guarantee. You have Telangana having a Raita Bandhu. Similarly, Tamil Nadu has several other schemes. Will it work in 2024, sir?
No, one quick thing which I want to add to my Congress friend. What if Nirmala Sitharaman ji comes on the media and says, do not ask for fund for highway, do not ask for fund for ISRO, don't ask for fund for HAL or new train projects, new airport projects. How will the Congress react to it? But exactly the same thing is happening in Karnataka, where the DCM is coming in front of the media and says there is no money. Please do not ask for any money.
To get the record straight,
the situation. That is
the funding for the space research program by Modi has been cut by 10%.
I'll bring in Mr. Ramkrishna Upadhyay here.
Hello.
Mr. Upadhyay, do you think this will resonate with the electorate in 2024? 2019, they spoke about universal basic income. That didn't really go anywhere. Do you think it will resonate this time because they have an example in Karnataka and possibly states like Rajasthan if they do come back to power there?
No, see, Harish, it all depends on how it is implemented and whether it's viable or not. In Karnataka, it's clearly not viable. And we have seen with what is happening with Bhagya Jyoti, which is one scheme which has been fully implemented. There, in fact, a couple of days ago, I had gone to the KB office to pay a fixed deposit amount which they are demanding. So right in front of me, there was this gentleman who was, billed 1,100 rupees for 168 units that consumed. And his question was, see, mine is less than 200 units. Why have you charged me 1,100 rupees? And the answer which came from the cashier was, look, you are entitled for only 58 units as per your previous consumption, and we are charging you for 110 units at 7 rupees per unit. This is the kind of this is the smuggling that is happening in the country, in the state. And this man who was paying 250 to 300 rupees an electricity bill now has been given 1,100 rupees bill. So how is he going to pay that kind of money? So these people are going to find out.
Mr. Sudhindra,
the truth
one
about
is
all
the
this.
implementation bit that Mr. Upadhyay is highlighting. The other is what happens to capital expenditure, sir, whether it's not just defense, but on highways, airports, as the BJP spokesperson mentioned, and also several other crucial projects of the union government.
Sir,
Can you
as it
fund
is-
all
as
of them
it is-
and then also afford to have these 5 guarantees for the entire nation?
That is what the government should do. We have shown it how to do it in Karnataka. See, DK Shivkumar, what he has said, don't come to me for funds for the near future in terms of not for development. MLA fund is given, development work is happening. Is there anything that is known to you or should? See, we have some department wise. For KSRTC, they have allocated the funds to purchase 1,000 new buses for BTS and KSRTC. Where is the fund deficit there?
For voters of 2 lakhs.
City development, just a minute, sir, let me complete. For Bangalore city, just 2 weeks, 1 week back, they have
actually
released
not
close
more
to
than
150
200
crores
meters
for
of
all
development
pending
work.
work. Where is
On
the
an
fund
average of
deficit?
30-40
See,
kilometers,
just to sit
assembly
here
constituency.
without statistics and just to say, like my
Well,
dear friend who was saying that,
This
1%
political
had
slugfest
bill
will
1,000
continue.
rupees
We are
something.
unfortunately out of time on this debate today, but this is something that will continue in the run-up to 2024 elections. Can the Congress afford it? Can they come up with the numbers? And also, how will the BJP respond to it?